coverage of the 2018 TechCrunch Disrupt is brought to you by Galvanize TV.
I'm Derek Rodriguez with Galvanize TV at TechCrunch Disrupt, and we're here with Holger and learning more about your company. So please explain to us what your startup is up to.
So we actually introducing here Chris, the first retrofit device for digital co-driving in cars, optimized for cars, and it's a very simple solution. We developed this very beautiful piece of hardware which connects with your phone through Bluetooth. You download the app, and then it actually reads your messages. You reply to the message just with voice. It has a gesture sensor, so you adopt the volume very intuitively and smoothly, etc. And it's all about that the majority of us are not driving last generation BMW 7 Series or Model 3, but older cars, and using the phones while driving, and that is extremely dangerous. We have first time in a decade an increase of death casualties on US highways, and they call it the Snapchat effect. And that is why, because typing a message while driving increases the risk of an accident 25 times. So we developed Chris.
And you talk about notifications. Does that provide notifications from every app, or are there main ones specifically that you guys targeted based on accidents?
So that's a fantastic question. At the moment we are focusing on those use cases that really matter in the car, which is messaging, navigation, taking calls and making calls, and music. And it's a living product, as we call it. So through the app we can update and increase, expand the features and improve also the languages. At the moment Chris speaks English and German, but we also can update the hardware with the firmware, so also major technology steps we can cover.
Great, and then is there a company milestone or something you'd like to share with us coming up in the pipeline for Chris?
We had a major milestone last week. We launched the product. The product actually is available. We are shipping. We launched it at the IFA show in Berlin, which is actually a big consumer electronics show. Fantastic press coverage. And now we're working on to launch it also in other countries. As said, Chris is speaking English and German. We're selling on chris.com on our website, very soon also on Amazon in Europe, and working on the US launch.
So running a startup is a lot of hard work, as you probably could tell leading up to the launch, but any advice you could provide to Galvanize's startup community and entrepreneurs?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's, first of all, it takes longer than you expect. Secondly, good that we do not know what expects us, otherwise we wouldn't start it. I think I speak for many of the founders here. No, I think if I learned, and it's my third company, if I learned one thing is you really need to focus, and time matters. So if you see that here, we developed own hardware, own AI software. We do a full voice-enabled AI software stack. And if you do not really focus and go straight for getting your product out, you will lose.
Great, well thank you Holger, appreciate it. And I'm Derek Rodriguez with Galvanize TV.